Connor Strickland. Mark Vanson.
Adrian Vergara.
Joshua Quibin.
Ian Soriano.
Vianney Picardo.
Yoreli Alejo.
Brianna Enriquez.
Nathan Mazzone.
Daniel Camacho.
Nikki Pham.
Daniel Herrera.
Rochelle Ventigan.
Courtney Benson.
Michael Analu.
Eric Montoya.
Eileen Remigio.
August Ray.
Madeline DeVries.
Kathleen Manal.
Triana Rivera.
Joshua Estrada.
David Din.
Kyle McMullen.
Noah Moran.
Mark Thomas.
Brandon Kramer.
Christopher Mack.
Callie Stroud.
Imani Egan's.
Allison Christ.
Michael Cleland.
Gladys Ramirez Salinas.
Eduardo Herrera.
Patrick Chansey.
Pedro Ricon.
Hold on. Larissa Verduzco Avillar.
Camila Jimenez.
Sidlali Ortiz.
Omar Lopez.
Leslie Garcia.
Giselle Dutuga.
Jared Hall.
Brianne Collier.
Kerrigan Mack.
Alexandrite Gortia. La Gortia.
Valerie Flores.
Devin Ingram.
Matthew Wiberg.
Spencer.
Carlos Campos.
Michelson Brenley.
Ixanga Rath.
Christian Maurer.
Mitchell Reyes.
Mia Campbell.
Ashling Murray.
Bradley Finch.
Andrea Hernandez.
Marianne Gallegos.
Atziri Espinosa.
Maritza Sanchez.
Joseph Searing.
Ryan Watanabe.
Aiden Ward.
Kat Mason.
Savannah Humberger.
Joseph Valdez.
Tatiana Gardner.
Abigail Garcia.
Alexis Washington Brooks.
Brian Morelos.
Andrew Cortez.
Jimmy Aguilar.
Jose Aroa.
Ramon Aguilar.
Alberto Martinez.
Christopher Zavala.
Judith Martinez.
Guadalupe Reyes.
Timothy Huckison.
Jeremy Kraft.
Abigail Goutreau.
Natalie Eggerman.
Tyler Torres.
Taja Tariq.
Hezekiah Rogers.
Jason Schwargler.
Milo Kadralik Petrarca.
Joseph Peterson.
Jacqueline Rivera.
Adam Warner.
Connor Aguiar.
Ethan Talamontes.
Nathan Belcher.
Austin Howland.
David Williford.
Philip Yan.
Gabriela Mejia.
Kimberly Welches.
Ariam Centillion.
Melanie Farrell.
Abigail Gallagher.
Azia McKendall.
Katie Fu. Mason.
Acela Rodriguez.
Genesis Mora.
Celeste Azpatia.
Fariba Wazed.
Kiera Hicks.
Kennedy Mosley.
Axel Roman.
Alexis Barboza.
Justin Varner.
George Rodriguez.
Brian Zagul.
Ryan Jordan.
Hannah Fowl.
Antoinage Munoz.
AJ Abaya.
Megan Brockemeyer.
Maddie Miller.
Victoria Mora. Mariano Camacho Zambado.
Raymond Sacido.
Ian Zunich.
Angel Gutierrez.
Luke Bender.
Carlin Grenier.
Casey Yap.
Luke Lambie.
Jacob Ishikawa.
Tyler Pignon. Tyler Pignon.
Dylan Montira.
Heidi Ojeda Rosas.
Joel Gamino.
Karsten Horschel.
Nicholas Chamberlain.
Homero Cabrera.
William Lukey.
Kaylee Becerra.
Miguel Manzano.
Kyle Stone.
Josephine Murillo.
Aaron Bowers.
Andrew Dousher.
Steve Nuno.
Arduan.
Iris Garcia.
Delorio Ferguson.
Aurora Rios.
Adeline Monjeres.
Destiny Morales.
Flor Hernandez.
Cody Maybon.
Paulina Coronado.
Special Martin.
Ajane Shatera Favors.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Triana Rivera, and I am the ASB president. Maddie Miller and I will be your MCs for tonight. And right now, I would like to ask you to please stand. We are going to have Tyler Torres and AJ Abaya come to the stage to perform our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, I would like to welcome you all once again to our very first commencement ceremony for the McBride High School. It is an honor to celebrate tonight with my classmates and all of our family and friends. We would like to thank the following distinguished guests for being a part of this wonderful evening with us. If you could please stand when your name is called. Mayor Robert Garcia, Superintendent Chris Steinhauser, School Board Member Diana Craighead, School Board Member Megan Kerr, Deputy Superintendent Jill Baker, Deputy Superintendent Ruth Ashley, Assistant Superintendent Peter Davis, Director of High Schools Chris Brown, and Browning High School Principal Felicia Anderson. McBride is very honored to have you with us tonight. Now I would like to welcome to the stage our senior speaker, George Rodriguez.
Hi. So before I got up here, they told me it would help out if I pictured everyone in their underwear. But now that I'm looking around, I think I'm having second thoughts about doing that. Given that this is a very special and important day, I I really know what's going on in everyone's mind right now. Why is George up here? Well, you know what? You're out of luck because I'm wondering the exact same thing. Well, you all have to excuse me because this is the first time I've ever given a speech. So I'm not that good at this kind of thing. But it's also my first time graduating from high school. So I like to think I'm pretty good at that though. All jokes aside, the reason why I'm up here is to hopefully give you all final words of encouragement, hope, and acknowledgement as you end your high school journey and begin your first few steps towards your new journey. Whether the new journey is to further your education, jump straight into your careers, or travel and explore the world and its opportunities. Whatever it may be, I'm certain that every single one of you here will succeed and represent not only yourself, but your family and McBride High School to the highest standard. I'm certain of this because through our 4 amazing years together, I witnessed all of you go through life, its obstacles, and its hardships. And with the same certainty, all of you have prospered and flourished, fulfilling the greatest of all of your potential. This potential you all have will be highlighted and showcased as you turtle your way inch by inch, day by day, year by year, throughout your life. What is legacy? The dictionary defines legacy as a gift that is handed down from one person to another. McBride's legacy is a gift that every teacher and faculty has given us students. From Mr. Freitet, who gives us the ambition to reach for the stars. Or to Mr. Everson, who gives us the motivation to reach new heights. Or to our morning announcements, which gives us the enthusiasm to listen to Go Wolfpack every morning. We create our own legacy so that we can inspire those after us, motivate those who look up to us, and to showcase something beautiful to the world. Just like footsteps in the sand, step by step, leave behind your positive and reinforcing influence. Leave behind your innovative ideas and leave behind your impactful legacy so you can guide those who follow so they can leave behind theirs. Your legacy as a student, a graduate, a doctor, a lawyer, an architect, or even a police officer. Whatever it may be, own it. McBride Class of 2017. Thank you. Let's get it! Oi, 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 oi!
George, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to announce to you our 6 valedictorians. These students endured countless hours of up late studying, early rising, AP, Summer Institute. Just an amazing group of students. They all are, but these 6 are extremely devoted to their studies and their academics. Students, when you hear your name, would you please rise? Brandon Kramer. Christopher Matt. Joseph Peterson. August Ray. Aurora Rios. And Philip Yan. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. See you.
All right, now it is my distinct honor to introduce our commencement speaker, the 28th Mayor of Long Beach, Dr. Robert Garcia. Mayor Garcia immigrated to the United States when he was 5. He went on to become a college and university educator, holding a master's from the University of Southern California, as well as a bachelor's in communication and a doctorate in higher education from Cal State Long Beach. Please welcome to the podium, Mayor Robert Garcia.
Well, thank you. How are we doing today? Good. Let me just begin just by saying that as mayor, I get the honor every year of receiving invitations to a lot of graduations at the university level, at the high school level, middle schools. And every year I'm able to do usually about 1 or 2 of these graduations. But it was very, very important for me to come to your graduation today. And I want you guys to know that being the first class to graduate from this very important high school to us in Long Beach means so much. I know not to just all of you. Doesn't mean just a lot to your parents and your family, but it means a lot to the city of Long Beach. This is a historic day for the city of Long Beach, so give yourselves all a big round of applause. I'll say that as a city, we have seen this high school grow tremendously. It was, I remember reading first about it many, many years ago and the development of this high school. The fact that all of you are the very first class to graduate and experience that entire spectrum of your education in this high school means a lot to the city. And so for us, on behalf of the whole city, I just want to first to each and every graduate, congratulations. This is a very, very important day for all of you. And I'll tell you that not just as mayor of your city, but also as a teacher myself and an educator for 20 years, graduations are absolutely the best day of any day of the entire school year because you're accomplishing something that you all work so hard to do. So again, congrats on behalf of the entire city of Long Beach. I also just want to let you all know that your experience in this high school has not only just shaped the legacy of your high school, but has shaped the legacy of your community and the city. Today, you will always be the first class. You will always be the first class. And I think that's something that's very special, I know, to all of you and to us and to our family as well. And the one thing to remind yourselves, today especially, and there's a few things I'm gonna say, but the first thing I want you all to remember is that you would not be here today if it wasn't for your family. And all of your moms and dads and grandparents and your uncles and your tias and your family members that are all out here, they're the reason, you all know the reason why you're all here today with your friends. So you all give them a big round of applause for their work. And of course, to your amazing principal, to your teachers, to the people that coached you, to all your mentors, give them all a big round of applause, of course, for their great work. I want to just share a few things. You're all graduating from, as you all know, one of the absolute best high schools in the city of Long Beach. Now, as part of that, I want you all just to know a couple things about Long Beach. I want you guys to be proud as you're going out into the world. And I know a lot of you are staying local. A lot of you are going to Cal State Long Beach, which is my alma mater, which I think is great. I know a lot of you are going to Long Beach City College, which is another great school. And many of you are going across the country, going to the military, going on to the workforce. And for all of you that are moving on to the next phase, don't ever forget that you come from the best city in the United States, and that's Long Beach, California. Don't forget that. Or as we call it, the LBC, as you know. And a few things for you to remember as you go out in the world about your city is Long Beach will always be your home. Long Beach will always be your home and the place where you went to school. You may not know this, but Long Beach is bigger in population than Atlanta, Georgia, than New Orleans, than St. Louis, than Miami. This is a big city. You all went to a big, huge city that actually has more people than all those other cities you probably think are pretty big cities, right? And so wherever you go, whether you're going here to Cal State Long Beach or whether you're going across the country to another great university, always be proud that you went and grew up in the city of Long Beach. You promise me that? Yeah. All right, good. Now, I'll tell you also that whenever I talk to graduates, I try to tell, and and I hope these are the three things that kind of, if anything, kind of stick with you. I say there are kind of three things I always think are important to love as you move on. You're gonna have a lot of loves in your life, but I hope that you keep these three loves with you as you move on to college. And there are important reasons why. The first is love of the classroom. And let me explain this to you real quick. When you go to college, the next thing that you do, and when you get that degree from the university or the community college transfer or the degree from whatever you're going to, no one will ever be able to take that away from you. You're going to lose a lot of things in life. You might lose money. You might lose people that are close to you in your life and family. You might lose friends. But there is one thing, and only one, that you will never, ever lose, no matter what else happens to you throughout your life. And that is your education you get in college in the next phase of your life. That's the one thing that no one will ever be able to take away from you. And no matter how bad things might get in your future, and you'll have challenges, getting and completing your college degree or your college associates or your next phase in your life is incredibly important for those next 20, 30, 40, and 50 years of your life. And so one day when you're an adult and you're working hard, you'll know that no one will ever be able to take away the fact that you graduated from your university and you have a college degree. So from day one of your next step, focus on that as much as you can. I'm lucky that I went on to grad school, I got my doctorate. I'll be Dr. Garcia no matter whatever happens to me. I could be poor, lose everyone in my life, not get reelected mayor, but that education that I gained will always be with me and never forget that. So love the classroom in this next phase of your life. Number two, your second love. And this one means a lot to me, and I hope means a lot to you as well, is love your country. Love your country and this country that you're in. Like most of you, you're able to go to school because of a great public school system and education. For me, I'm an immigrant. I immigrated to the U.S. when I was 5 years old. Okay, I wasn't born here. And probably unlike most of you, but there probably are some immigrants, certainly in a lot of your parents and family members, and maybe some of you as well. But I didn't become a U.S. citizen till I was 21 years old. At 21 years old, I became a U.S. citizen. I spent most of my life here between 5 and 21 trying to gain citizenship, something that we oftentimes as Americans take for granted. Citizenship means so much, but it also comes with responsibility. And so now I'm as American as all of you, right? We're all, most of us probably are U.S. citizens of this great country, but that also means something. And that means first and foremost is love this country and everything that it gives you. Work for this country, support your community, and I'll tell you as young people, you are the future of this country. And so use your right also to go out and to vote. Vote in elections, show your voice, and be proud and give back to your community. And I want to say one thing about voting, something that a lot of you may not know. You've all heard about a credit score, right? You all know what a credit score is? Okay? All work to get a good credit score as you get older, trust me. But there's also another score that you may not know about that you will gain over the course of your lifetime. And that's your civic engagement score. You may or may not know this, and this may be the first time you've ever heard this, but every single time that you vote in an election, you actually gain credit on the civic engagement score that a lot of people don't know about. The amount of times that you vote and how often you vote is actually a public record. That means that 5 years from now, I can look every single one of you up and I can find out how often you vote or didn't vote in an election. I may not know who you voted for, but how often you vote sticks with you throughout your entire life. And I say that because you will gain the civic score over the course of your lifetime. And if you want a future in government or civic responsibility or education, that score is public information, and I just encourage you to vote often and be as involved as possible. And the last thing I'll leave you with, and the last love that's important, besides love of classroom, love of country, the single most important is love of family. As you move on, As you move on, I implore you, because it's something that if I could go back and do over again, I would do, is don't forget when you're in your next phase of your life who the most important people in your life are. And let me tell you, it's not your friends in your dorm room or your friends you're hanging out with after school. It's the people that are sitting behind you. It's your family. And it's easy to forget in this next phase of your life to not text mom, or to not give grandma a call on the weekends, or not to go visit your tia and go for the birthdays, because I did that. A lot of people will do that as well. Please don't ever forget that your time with your family is limited. They're going to want to see you, to hear from you. That call to your mother or to your aunt or to your grandpa is so important, and it not only is important to you, it's more important to them. So don't ever forget your love of your family. Sound good? All right. So in conclusion, I want to thank you for inviting me to be your commencement speaker, to give you a few words of advice. Just know that as your mayor, I am so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of all the parents and the family out there. Continue to make your city proud. Go Long Beach. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Garcia, for taking the time to be with us tonight. We appreciate it. And students, thank you for listening intently. We're going to give out our last couple of awards. For those of you who were here last week, we gave out quite a few to our students. And so if I could ask one of our student representatives if we can get our MBHS plaques. And if I can ask the following students to please come up on stage. If I could have our... And what MBHS stands for is we created an acronym for maturity, bravery, humanity, and scholarship. The things that we represented as students and as faculty in our campus. And we felt it was important to honor our seniors in their last year with these awards. So if I could ask Alberto Martinez, our recipient for maturity. If I could ask Jared Hall to come to the stage, who's representing bravery. And if you guys can remain on stage for me, please. If I could ask Delario Ferguson for humanity. And if I could ask Kat Mason to come up, who's representing scholarship. And as these students come to stage, we have two surprise scholarships for them, too. For Alberto Martinez, you are the recipient of our first PTSA scholarship for $500. And Kat Mason, you were selected for the McBride High School Staff Scholarship for $500. So congratulations, you guys. Good job.
Good evening. My name is Maddie Miller, and I am the senior class president. It is my honor to welcome back to the stage our next senior speaker and ASB President Triana Rivera.
Sorry, give me a sec. All right, hello again, everybody. Good evening, Alpha Pack. And then welcome once again to all of our family and friends who have joined us to celebrate this great accomplishment. Once again, my name is Triana Rivera. I'm the ASB president, and it is an honor to be speaking in front of you all tonight. It is crazy to think that just 4 years ago, we roamed an empty campus, bright-eyed and awestruck at the brand new classrooms with weird triangle-shaped desks. I remember being angry when the mascot I wanted wasn't chosen, but today I get to stand up here, and I am prouder than ever to be a wolf. It has been an overwhelming 4 years, but we stand at the end of the road and can look back on our legacy with pride. Whether you felt our journey was good or bad, you know we all leave a piece of ourselves here. We all took a leap of faith, and we sacrificed some things, but we also found a home, and we found lifelong friends and mentors. Our teachers and staff have given up hours of their time dedicating themselves to our success, so the first thanks goes out to you all. More than we should have, we took your hard work for granted, but from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate everything you've done in ways that can't be amounted in words. Our second thank you goes to our parents and our families. You dealt with our sleepless nights and Starbucks before school because we needed to stay awake in class. You endured the tears we brought home and smiled along with us when we came home from good ones. All in all, you are our biggest support system, and for that, we're forever thankful. I'd also like to take this moment to thank someone very special to me and to share a little story with you all. Right before my freshman year, my father passed away, and he was an engineer, everything I aspire to be. He was the smartest, kindest, and most selfless person I have ever known. He is my inspiration, and it is with his help that I wrote and sent in my essay to attend McBride. When I got accepted and I was making the decision to attend either Wilson or McBride, he said to me, "Would you rather just be a part of history, or would you rather make it?" And I chose to make, because here we set a culture and we built a foundation that will never be forgotten. Being the first class has come with a lot of challenges, but it comes with the greatest prize of all, and that's leaving a legacy behind that others will follow for countless years to come. I am so proud, as I am sure all of us are, that we got to set foot on this campus and leave our mark. I love you, Dad, and I miss you. And it was our dream together for me to become an engineer, and today I'm on this stage, one step closer to achieving our dream together. Anyways, Alpha Pack. I've given a lot of thanks to some very important people, but what we're most thankful for, I believe, is each other. I know we've been through some very rough times. Some of you are sitting in your seats, shaking your heads at me, but you know it's true. Where we couldn't find comfort in the idea of school, we found comfort in each other. As cliche as it sounds, the sense of community at McBride far outweighed any hardships that we ever experienced. We truly built from the ground up, and we have stories that we will cherish forever, maybe some that we'll want to forget. And we might not miss it now, but we'll miss the group projects that gave us excuses to hang out. We'll miss the Go Wolfpack at the end of the announcements. I'll miss eating pink goldfish at AP Chemistry tutorials. Any AP Chem alchemists, you guys will too. It was in things like this, all of our little traditions and all our little moments, that we always found our way back. We left our mark through our perseverance and our utmost efforts to ensure that those who came after us would be just as amazing. Today, some of us are walking away to go serve the country. Some of us are walking away to go to college. Some of us are walking away to help our families. And some of us are walking away to chase our dreams. Whatever the plan may be, I know we're all going to go off to do phenomenal things. And it's all because we started here. We came as betas and emerged as alphas, ready to embark on a brand new journey with fierce enthusiasm, an open mindset, and a strong foundation to build upon. With that, I wish you all the best of luck in your endeavors. And as author Bob Perk says, I wish you enough. I wish you enough sun to keep your attitude bright no matter how gray the day may appear. I wish you enough rain to appreciate the sun even more. I wish you enough happiness to keep your spirit alive and everlasting. I wish you enough pain so that even the smallest of joys in life may appear bigger. I wish you enough gain to satisfy your wanting. I wish you enough loss to appreciate all that you possess. And I wish you enough hellos to get through our final goodbye. Thank you for it all, Wolfpack. I know you guys have heard a lot from me, but I want to thank you for the adventure so we can get this over with and go have a new one. That's all I have to say. I hope you all have a great night, and go Wolfpack!
McBride is very fortunate to have an amazing faculty and staff. And for those who don't know, when we started this school, there was myself, 7 teachers, and about 3 support people on the entire campus. Miss Pollard was one of that original group. We sometimes refer to ourselves as the original 8 or the original 9, depending on how you look at it. She has committed over 29 years to educating children in schools throughout the city of Long Beach. We are honored she helped open our school and shared her passion about physical education and healthy living with hundreds of McBride students. Can we please invite Ms. Pollard to the stage and give her a round of applause?
Good evening, distinguished guests, parents, faculty, an Alpha Pack. I really thought I would be able to just fade away. But that not being possible, I do want to publicly take this opportunity to thank, first off, our amazing parents who entrusted their students to us at McBride. We really appreciate working with your kids. I know I do. They're much like my own, and they can tell you. I treat them like they're mine. But also our staff and faculty at McBride, from our principal to our custodial staff, they've all been extremely supportive. We have the best faculty, and I want to thank my coworkers. We have the best with the highest integrity, knowledge, collaboration, cooperation, integration. So I want to publicly thank my coworkers. I also want to thank the Alpha Pack. We started together 4 years ago, and you have allowed me to evolve with you. And now, as you graduate, I graduate with you. We are embarking on a new chapter in our life, and I'll miss you, and I love you. Thank you.
So class of 2017, we've made it. For some of you, we were a little nervous for a while. Some of you helped lead to more of my hair falling out that I've already lost. I'm a little bit grayer over the last 4 years than I was when I started this job. But all in all, it's been an incredible journey for me. Back on September 4th, 2013, we opened this school together. You are our very first cohort of students. We honor you today because you took a risk coming to a brand new school and with a brand new principal. Over the past 4 years, we've grown together and shared in both rewards and some challenging times. I can remember when you were voting on the mascot, what some of your selections for your mascot would be. I secretly am grateful that you chose the wolf because some of the other options were rather unique, to say the least. Well, there's some besides the tiger that were even more unique. But watching you transform from nervous, awkward, unsure freshmen into mature, confident young men and women has been a wonderful experience for me. Parents, family members, and guests, thank you for the support you've provided these graduates. Without this support, these students could not have reached the level of success we celebrate now. Students, I know you've given them one round of applause before, but could you please stand and face your parents and give them another round of applause? Thank you, graduates. I appreciate that. I'd also like to extend a special thanks to all of the parents, guardians, grandparents, and friends who volunteered their time over the past 4 years to support booster clubs, advisory boards, student activities, field trips, student interest clubs, senior events, fundraising, and more. Please accept our gratitude and appreciation. Graduates, today is your day. And we want to honor your hard work and efforts in the classroom and the legacy you leave behind for future classes. This is an exciting time as we celebrate McBride's first commencement. This class was required to complete the standard course of requirements from the district along with earning 210 credits. In addition, and some say we forced, coerced, made, whatever words you want to insert, but we also asked them to take 4 years of math, 4 years of science, and 3 years of a world language. I know, but you'll be grateful later on, I'm sure, hopefully. While we pushed and challenged you each year, you rose to the challenge. Seated before you are 164 students celebrating the accomplishments of the past 13 years of education. The class of 2017, you were true pioneers, and you blazed new trails. You helped me become a better leader. You helped us as teachers become better educators. You've helped establish a wonderful legacy and left your mark on our school's history. In the next few minutes, we want to introduce some of the many accomplishments that this outstanding class has been able to appreciate. First of all, we want to recognize our pathways. One of the things that makes McBride unique is the fact that each of our students belongs to a career-themed pathway, where we integrate core academic studies along with career pathway themes and ideas. Criminal justice and investigation, engineering, and health and medical. CGI will graduate 50 seniors today. Candidates in this academy are wearing blue cords. Students in CGI, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You guys can be seated. Engineering will graduate 58 students today. Engineering can be identified by their black cords. Students in engineering, please stand and be recognized. Health and medical will graduate 56 students. Health and medical students are wearing white cords. If you please stand and be recognized. Thank you. In 2017, our school administered nearly 1,000 AP exams. Our success in promoting access and interest in AP courses can be attributed to the leadership of this senior class. 140 students in their senior year alone took at least one AP course. Students willing to challenge themselves academically during the past 4 years by taking AP courses and exams are wearing gold AP stoles. I'm going to introduce each group of AP recipients. Students earning AP recognition have stoles with one stripe. They have taken and passed at least one AP course with a C or better and took the corresponding exam. Will those 77 students please stand and be recognized? Okay, if you have a seat. Students earning AP honors distinction are wearing gold AP stoles with two stripes. These students took at least 3 AP courses and exams and passed at least one exam with a score of 3 or higher. Will those 31 students please be standing and be recognized? Lastly, students wearing gold AP stoles with 3 stripes earned the recognition of AP High Honors. These students took at least 5 AP courses and exams during their high school career and passed at least 2 of them with a score of 3 or higher. Will those 31 students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. One of the most amazing things over the last couple weeks is to learn where these students are going to be continuing their education or their careers after high school. Whether it's going to a 2-year, 4-year university, going into an internship, the world of work, or serving in our military, I'm confident these young men and women will do us proud. McBride will send 5 of its graduates into the Army. Would those students please stand? We want to thank you for your willingness to serve your country. McBride will send over 150 its graduates to public, private, 2- and 4-year colleges and universities throughout California and the United States. As I mention your schools, I encourage graduates to stand, but could I please ask the audience to wait till each category, because we could be here all night if we're going through all 150 schools. Okay, so I encourage you to wait, but I want to celebrate. 71 of our students will continue their education at one of the many California and United States community colleges. As you hear your college, please stand. Cypress, Mount Sac, Fullerton, Santa Monica, Cerritos, and Pikes Peak. In addition, we have 63 students who have opted to attend Long Beach City College. If you could please stand. Thank you. 58 of our students will continue their education at one of the many California state universities. As you hear your university, please stand. Cal Poly Pomona, Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, Chico State, Dominguez Hills, Fullerton, Northridge, San Bernardino, San Jose, Stanislaus, and will the 42 students attending, and again, that's 42 students attending Cal State Long Beach, please stand. We will be sending 11 students to the University of California schools: Berkeley, Davis, Irvine, San Diego, and Santa Cruz. Congratulations, students. 12 of our students will be attending private and out-of-state universities, including BYU, Idaho, College of the Redwoods, Grand Canyon University, Hope International University, Lourdes University, Northern Arizona, University of St. Louis, University of Hawaii, University of Puget Sound, and the United States Coast Guard Academy. Audience, please give all of these students a round of applause for pursuing their higher education and training. In addition to earning their way into prestigious colleges and universities all over the state of California, the class of 2017 has also been applying for scholarships and financial aid. Because of their efforts over the past 4 years, students have earned more than $1.6 million in grants and scholarships. That is over an average of $10,000 per student. And that figure does not include the free tuition the 105 students attending Cal State Long Beach or Long Beach City College will receive as a result of the Long Beach College Promise. Congratulations, students. While not a graduation requirement, this class has donated nearly 10,000 hours of this time in community service. Will the 21 students who have logged at least 50 hours please stand? Don't be bashful, please. And among these 21 students, 5 of our students have logged at least 500 service hours during their 4 years of high school. Gladys Ramirez has served 706 hours. Nathan Belcher, 1,056 hours. Timothy Hawkinson, 1,348 hours. Ajane Favors, 1,500 hours. And our most hours earned in this class, Marianne Gallegos with 2,053 hours. You will notice many of the students wearing either white tassels or a recognized stole for high honors or valedictorian. In order to graduate with honors, a student must have a cumulative GPA of 3.0 to 3.49 in the academic areas. These seniors are wearing white tassels. Will those 35 students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. To graduate with high honors, a student must have a GPA of 3.5 to 3.99 in the academic areas. These students have white tassels and a high honor stole. Will those 39 seniors please stand to be recognized? And while I realize they were recognized earlier in the evening, I would like to compliment again our 6 valedictorians who had a perfect GPA during their 4 years. These students are wearing silver robes, white tassels, and a special stole. Please give these students one more round of applause. Before closing remarks from me, one final area of recognition is recognizing the students who went above and beyond just earning the high school diploma, but they made the commitment to complete their A to G requirements. Will the 112 seniors receiving the A to G medallion please stand and be recognized? Thank you, students. It has been my distinct honor to have shared with you this afternoon the many highlights of the class of 2017. The accomplishment of this class would not have been possible if not for the nurturing, caring staff at McBride High School. The teachers who spent countless hours preparing their lessons to challenge our students to learn, the clerical staff maintaining the accurate records and assisting staff and parents, the counselors guiding each student to ensure they had the opportunity to explore, investigate, and hopefully find their passion, and the maintenance and operations staff for providing a physical environment that's conducive to learning. Can I please ask the McBride teachers and staff in the audience to please stand? Please join me in sharing our appreciation for our dedicated staff. But seniors, while we have shared great times, not always seen eye to eye on policies, procedures, or decisions, your class will hold a special place in my heart. As my wife would attest, who's in the audience, at times I may have seemed frustrated that you chose to challenge us and the staff. But one of the things that will always stick with me is that your willingness to ask questions and push me to reflect as a leader and be at my best has made us as a school better. It has been an honor to be your principal. I look forward to reconnecting with you guys over the years to see the great heights you will achieve during the next phase of your life. Please continue to challenge yourself and always be humble and kind to one another. Congratulations, class of 2017. I would like to now bring Maddie back to the podium to introduce Miss Diana Craighead.
As mentioned earlier in the evening, we have a number of district personnel and board members here to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2017. One of these guests is our local school board member, Miss Diana Craighead. In addition to serving on the school board, Ms. Craighead has been active in supporting schools through PTA and other volunteer opportunities. The classes of 2017 and McBride High School is honored to welcome Ms. Craighead to the podium to share some words of wisdom and confer our graduating class.
Well, thank you for that wonderful introduction. I had prepared some words about the importance of your family, but that was covered in number 3 by our mayor. So I'm going to switch gears a little, and it was so well done. It was so well done. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit and just share with you a couple of things. I am the mother of 3 children who went to Long Beach schools from kindergarten to high school. So I have a couple little gems for those of you going away to college or moving out. And number 1 is you must use laundry detergent. You cannot expect the clothes to come clean if you don't use detergent, and you will be doing your own laundry. And number 2, I'm going to number mine too, I like that. And number 2, call your mom. But call your dad too, because they might fight and they might get jealous. So just make sure that you're equitable with the phone calls. I'm just speaking from experience. I'm just speaking from experience. But now I'm going to be serious because this is the serious part. So now, McBride High School, class of 2017, please stand. Okay. On behalf of all the teachers, principals, and counselors who have educated you over the past 13 years, okay, I do hereby certify that you have met all the graduation requirements of the Long Beach Unified School District, and furthermore, on behalf of the Board of Education, do hereby declare that henceforth you be recognized as graduates of McBride High School.
And thank you, Ms. Craighead. It is with honor and pride I get to lead the class of 2017 into the turning of the tassels. This is a symbolic gesture representing the beginning of our new journey in life. McBride graduates, please take the tassel in your right hand and move it from the right to the left. We are officially the first class of graduates of McBride High School. As we are ready to proceed out of the ballroom, please welcome Ms. Browning to lead us into one last Go Wolfpack.
Hey, Wolfpack. Miss Browning here with your final announcement. I wish you all a wonderful life's journey. And as always, go!